Thanks for tuning in to the Ad Weekly podcast. The crew at Ad Media is working hard to give you guys a solid product. Here's Mo.
And we back. What's good? Hey, two things. Shout out to everybody that's been engaging. I think not the last video, but the one before that really did numbers, and I was surprised. So I guess you guys kind of told me my niche, so I'm gonna follow up with that. But I'm glad you guys been patient with me because I did promise you guys I was gonna dabble into AI. I have been, but I won't be doing as much. I just think I need to get that out of my system. This week, got a really good show lined up for you guys. I really hope you guys appreciate it. But without further ado, it's the Ad Weekly podcast.
Big shout out to the day ones who still ain't caught up. It's all love. Whether you watch 30 seconds or 4 episodes, we family.
Yo, I tell you, man, fellas, control your lust, and you will see how boring 90% of women really are. Food for thought. Do the dishes.
Listen, if she can't seduce you, she's going to try to shame you. If she cannot shame you, she will try to frame you. It never stops. If she can't seduce you, she will try to shame you. If she can't shame you, she will try to frame you. All right? You got a Jezebel at work? Cool. She gonna flirt with you. Soon as she realize that you not going for it, then she gonna try to shame you. She gonna talk about your clothes, talk about the way you look. She gonna talk about the way you speak. She gonna try to discredit you, whatever.
Hey, listen, this right here, two polar opposites. Like, you got north and south. You know, Big Boy was like, he got a point. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it just depends, though. I don't like to be like that. I don't like the women bash and all that, even though some do deserve it. It's like, man, some of us ain't shit, but you gotta really look at it. You say if he agrees, well, he definitely agrees because he's saying it, but if you understand what he's saying, if they ain't really got nothing else to offer, then what we doing? An old boy, light-skinned dude, I know I'm brown-skinned, shut up, but old boy was like, basically, sound like he been hurt. Sound like he, like he got dead wrong, and he just like, he tried to warn the whole wide world, which is okay, man, but you gotta take care of that man at home, man. Don't pull your feelings out all on the internet, because once it goes out there, it's out there forever. It's always gonna be there. So wise enough, man. Polar opposites, two different opinions. I'm not saying either one is wrong. The young boy was like, he sounded like he been hurt, man. I hope he do some healing with that. On to the next one. And I had to give you an example of what that coworker could potentially look like, but man, look, it happens everywhere. 9 times out of 10, you at work more than you at home. So I'm not surprised, but hey, fellas, who did it? That's all I'm saying. Like, y'all be popping off in the daggone in the comment section, man. Look, drop something down in there. You can name yourself anonymous. I know you're out there. There's plenty of you. You got more time than I got fingers on one hand. So listen, but to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking you. Some people got families that work away from their family, but at the same time, I know what you did last summer. All right, y'all. On to the next one.
So just tell the truth. Did you go through my phone and send yourself $7,000 off my cash app? Huh?
No.
Why you lying? Just tell the truth. Then who did it then? You the only person in my house that know my password to my phone.
It wasn't me.
Why is you lying? Just tell the truth. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're always trying to say that I told you your money. I didn't.
What do you need $7,000 for anyway? Huh? Who told you to do this? Your mama? Huh? Talk. What is you doing?
I'll be barely here.
Let me see your phone.
No.
Let me see your phone.
No.
Somebody gotta come up with my bread. So who stole the money? If you ain't do it, who stole the money?
You always say you don't even have any money. So how did I steal $7,000?
Who stole the money? Huh? Who went through my phone while I was sleeping and stole $7,000 off my cash out? Why you sitting right here acting like you don't care?
Did you ask one of that girl kids?
Now how we gonna eat? Now how we gonna pay the bills?
Did you ask that girl?
How we gonna turn the lights back on? Since she wanna steal.
Did you ask that girl kids?
Don't worry about her. That's your problem now. You got a smart mouth. Stop doing all that, bro.
That's why I don't want to be
And
here.
the rent due.
I don't
Huh?
know why she make me come here every summer. She make me come here. Like, I'm tired of this shit.
See, that's why I'm not gonna keep dealing with this anyway. Next time, tell your mama I don't want nothing to do with you. You can stop coming over here. You too much. You think you grown now. You only 15 years old. Think you grown.
You been not.
You ain't got to never come back over here anyway.
You been not wanting to do nothing.
So what? Matter of fact, get your shit together. You finna go. You finna go. Come on, you finna go. You just sitting right here, you finna go. Like being at boy's house sneaking out at night anyway. Where's my money at, little girl?
I don't have no money.
Where's my money at? Who got my $7,000? Alright. You know what? I'm finna call the police. Your ass going to jail.
I spent
You
it.
going to jail tonight.
I spent
You
it.
going to jail.
Hey, listen. First of all, it don't sound like that the dad and the daughter got the best relationship. You know, $7,000. I couldn't even get out my mouth. $7,000 on my cash app. That's irresponsible. We just gonna keep it a buck. It's irresponsible. I'm not gonna have that kind of money linked to no cash app. Cash app, what you send your kids for food and lunch, stuff like that. Like, to have access to that, man, that's very irresponsible. But, you know, we all know, grown men and women, there's no handbook on how to be a parent. However, that child who's 15 years old don't feel no kind of way about stealing from their daddy. So that, I'm pretty sure it's a bigger backstory. But, yeah. What would y'all do? Because I know some, at one hand, he probably slapped foul that little girl. Like, I'm pretty sure. You know, black community, I ain't ashamed to say it. I grew up on spankings. I got spanked. Yes. Remember that? Go get a switch. Yeah. It's lucky if you know what I mean, you got a shoe thrown at you or something. But $7,000? Oh, you getting child protective service call on you. You about to get removed for good. For real. And Shorty probably feeling away because he probably got another woman. It sounded like he got another woman. She got kids. She was like, what about your friend kids? Did you ask them? So it just sounds like it's a lot of animosity and, you know, a lot of bad choices and sending your own child to jail. I ain't nobody to speak to nobody's kid, but with my kid, I got a little residential space on the moon for you. They ain't moved in it yet. Go find something safe to play with. My kids know better. Don't play with daddy like that. I'll put you on the moon. But I love y'all. All right, on to the next one.
Unc, what's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
Have y'all tasted honey buns lately? Shit got like a little plastic taste to it now, you feel me?
Unc, what's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
Damn, TV shows. Back then, the TV shows used to raise us, start off funny, but taught a solid lesson by the end. Now it's just stupid stuff.
Holidays, man. Used to be laughter, food, family running around and shit, real love. Now it just feels like another day off work.
Unc, what's one thing that don't hit like it used to?
Cook food. Seems like motherfuckers ain't sharing recipes no more, just taking it to the grave with them.
Music don't hit like it used to. Back then, a song could break you or heal you all in one track. Now it's just bass and booty.
Y'all remember when TV shows used to actually like teach you something? Like, that's why I'm kind of like doing what I'm doing. Yeah, back in the day it was different. It's a different time, man. I mean, it's unfortunate that a lot of these generations today don't really get to experience that. They experience like the byproduct of whatever can profit, and, you know, it's profitable, and people that don't care about you earn money off your emotions and your feelings, and I think that's kind of whack. Nah, it ain't kind of. It's whack. Like, I think whatever you consume, you should be able to benefit from it, find value in it some way, and I think the value in this is, in respect to my generation, the current generation, I think there's a loss of value. Everything's so microwavable. Everything's so processed. You might have a hit song that might be on the radio 2 weeks. By the end of the month, the next song come out, you totally forget about this song. You probably won't even remember the lyrics, but you remember the bounce to it. You remember the beat, stuff like that. So I think it's all some kind of way It's broken down into rhythm, frequency, energy, stuff like that. All that stuff is relative. So, you know, honey buns do taste like plastic. Now I don't have that. It's weird, man. It's like I hope we all paying attention. I hope I ain't the only one saying this because it's very you know, down to the music. You know what I mean? Like some music, man. Like man, I listen to more old school music than anything. Like it's crazy. You know, of course I'm gonna listen to some Hov. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna listen to some Jay. You know, I'm gonna listen to some, you know, Future stuff like that. You know, because that's what we come from. But majority of the stuff, nah. I don't do drugs, y'all. For real. On to the next.
Women love hood niggas. So, if you grew up around hood niggas and you was a square, you already know the game. They have an aesthetic that women like. But if you believe in yourself, my nigga, you wanna go get her. But if she don't want you back, my nigga, you got to let that go. That's on you. That ain't on her. You don't have the space to tell a woman she's making poor choices in dating. Do you know how many times I was the fresh breeze in a woman's life after her storm with a whole bunch of hood niggas? Yeah, baby, I'm gonna break your heart in a completely different way. Fuck with
me. Hey, listen, man, this sound like, to me, Slim sound like he was that square. You know what I mean? And man, listen, man, don't come for me. Ain't nothing wrong with being a square. Ain't nothing wrong with being yourself. You ain't, listen, man, just because you from the hood, man, don't mean you got to be, man, listen. Don't let these songs and these dudes fool you. A lot of these dudes, man, is not what you think. There you popping all these pills and, man, Xanny this and Perk that, man, they drink water and detox daily. You know what I mean? But, you know, what he talking about is, he sound like he on get back. He on a revenge tour. He sound like he got his heart broke as a kid, man. He's like they really made him a real life villain. That's why I put that out there. Like this dude the villain, man. He was like, I'm gonna break your heart in a totally different way. You gonna hate the life that I live because I'm gonna make sure you a part of it. That's what I got from that. I'm not throwing them no shade. What girl don't like a bad boy? But at the same time, they always end up with a who? Either a dude that used to be in that life, chains up, or he a whole square. All those things. Provide security, to provide them. That don't make you a square. You know, gangsters is a dude that didn't give in to the pressures of the neighborhood. You know, a lot of us did. You know what I mean? You gotta wake up. This is a villain. Yes. On to the next one.
Man, as a black man, ain't nothing wrong with making new friends, bruh. Trust me, them black niggas that you grew up with, they do not like you, bruh. They hate your motherfucking guts, especially if you done moved past them financially. Or even better as a motherfucking person, nigga, they hate your guts. Go make some new black friends.
I think the old boy, he hit the nail on the head, man, for real, man. Like, you know how many homeboys I done lost behind a dude that's potentially a friend. You know what I mean? We've been seeing it in real life on media and entertainment. You know, Nip died, you know, got killed a few years back. Sad story. You know how many Nips I know? Or how many Nips I knew? I ran out of fingers and toes, man. Like, I'm from that generation, man. It was, and it's still going on, which is sad. So, and I'm not using Nip and I'm not clout chasing on none of that. I'm just, he's the most relevant person I can think of at the moment. But a lot of your friends don't be your friends, man. A lot of your friends be like hating on the low, like jealousy. So he really said something, man. I said this a few episodes back, man. I said, man, get you some money, man. You feel better. Because sometimes, man, you need to really stick out the way, man. Day ones be people, man, like, just like family, ain't no different. Ain't nothing worse than somebody being so close to you, they know everything you got going on. So they got a bird's eye view of everything. You moving forward, they standing still. A lot of that ain't appreciated. Unfortunately, it come in the form of a family member or a friend. So, gentlemen, young men, wide hands, you know, fellas, man, be careful, man, who you had in that passenger seat, man. Like, stop running your mouth, stop telling people all your moves. You'd be surprised. You doing you. They fake rooting for you from the sideline, like, yeah, that's my man. Like, oh, nah, Slim. Nope. Don't buy it. He ain't lying. I'm not being extra. Slim, yeah. I think they was called frenemies. Bad story, man. All right, man. On to the next.
As of 2025, rappers are no longer allowed to say that you sold drugs before the music. Okay? That's it. We had enough. Just to say something else. Be a little more creative. We won't hold it against you. But we're done with the drug dealer before rap. It's corny. Just, even if you did sell a little something, don't even mention it. If somebody asks you what you did before rap, say I worked at the library or some shit, at Safeway, I worked at the grocery store, you gonna still get the same credibility. It don't matter, because everybody that say they was selling drugs, we don't believe them. So just stop. That shit dead. All right, later.
Okay, in defense of a few hip-hop artists, rap artists that's been doing it, I shouldn't really have to say it. Jay-Z, Clips. Shout out to Clips, man. That album is, whew, we needed that. I know I did. Hip-hop was dying. I needed that. Clips album is fire. I need to go, I ain't getting no promotions for this. I'm not getting paid for it, man. They from VA, they down a little bit from us, but yeah, they did something. That boy Pharrell, them boy Clips cooked up something. But the dope rappers, the drug rappers, I don't really get what he means. I don't think these young dudes, they ain't never seen a brick. They ain't never seen an eighth. They ain't never seen a 62. They ain't never seen none of that. They don't know what 3.5 grams look like. They don't know what, 8 ounces look like. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here trying to give you drug class. I'm just saying, like, that's not from where they from. But in defense of him, also, stop lying. You ain't never sold a drug a day in your life. Trust me. Real ones know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gotta, look, man, you ain't gotta be out there puffing out your chest about what you doing, man. You 40, 45, mid-40s, man, still outside, man. Listen, man, at the end of the day, you food. If you ain't feeding them, you gonna be the food. Stop. Man, you supposed to show people the better way, man. Look, when it was outside and when it was really like that, you wasn't like that. So now you trying to live your life like that now because you at least was there and you had bird's eye view of it. No, man, stop it. He right about it. I don't want to hear no more. I want to hear about healthy living, juicing, working out, living a good life, man. Healthy skin, man. Your hair looking good, your skin looking good, man. Like, listen, man, you don't want to be out there, man, like that, be burnt out. Nah. And it's sad that a lot of us out here, man, I got homeboys right now, man, look better than these 20-year-olds. Like, for real. Like, you got to relax, man. Like, y'all ain't going to be here. Y'all keep it up. Because, that music does, man, it does translate to real life. Like, for real. Like, all right. Don't listen if you want to. Fellas, I know you hear me. All right, man, on to the next.
Y'all, I love it when people think that I'm stupid. I love when people think that I'm stupid, because tell me why I'm at the mechanic shop and he talking about I need a Cadillac converter, but I drive a Jeep. Make it make sense. Think I'm stupid. Ladies, when y'all going down to the mechanic shops, take somebody with y'all. Your brother, your uncle, your daddy, your boyfriend, somebody. Stop going to these mechanic shops by yourselves, because they know we don't know anything about cars. So they trying to give us any type of services we don't even need. Outrageous prices. Because I don't understand. Make it make sense. A Cadillac converter. I don't even have a Cadillac. A Jeep converter, maybe. They think we stupid, ladies. Don't let these mechanics play in your face. And it be the shade tree ones all the way down to the dealerships. They all try to play in our faces. So next time, when I go get my car fixed, best believe I'm going to have somebody with me, because I'm not playing with these people today. I'm not playing with these people. They think they got me, but they ain't got me.
Hey, man, this one goes specifically for the fellas, man. Fathers in particular, man. Like, I know this probably been out a while, but I know a lot of us don't get a chance to do social media, so I do the social media for you. in a way, things that interest me, because I know things that interest me. If you follow me and you really comment on, you get engaging with me, we pretty much from the same cloth. And I see all the shares, and I appreciate that. But this one right here, man, like somebody father failed that girl. Let me tell you something. I digress, because who knows? She might not even have a father, or somebody from that lane. But then again, they come back to generations again. Then Shorty just said the mechanic said she needed a catalytic converter. She said she had a Jeep. Man, I almost fell out. I said, man, she's got to be playing. I think I saw a video where she said she was a puppet. I think somebody hipped her to it. I think she was dead serious in this joint. I was just like, man. So look here, ladies. I know you want to be independent, and it's okay. It's fine. But it's just certain things that, yeah, man, you should always have that man around to make sure put you on point, so you don't feel like you're getting robbed. If a lot of mechanics out here will do you dirty. How you buying a whole bunch of stuff you don't need? She kind of put herself on Front Street with this one. We got to do better, man. All right, man, on to the next one.
Some of you all are dragging this whole black men speaking to you at the grocery store thing. Excuse my attire, I just got back from working out. Now, before I get into what I'm going to say, which is very unpopular, let me say this. You do not have to speak to anyone if you do not want to. That is your choice as a human being. He came on and asked a question, and there were some women in the comments that said, I just don't feel like it. I don't want to be bothered. I'm just minding my business. I feel this type of way. Understandable. And that's it. But now you all are dragging it to where now you're saying, well, why would a black man speak to me at a grocery store? Why don't black men? And it's becoming an issue with black men. First of all, for a lot of you all, this is our elder. This is a Gen X. Some people come from an era or a generation, or even some people come from certain parts of the world, like the South, where people are just hospitable, where people just speak to one another, especially the black community. There used to be a time where we acknowledge each other. How you doing, brother? How you doing, sister? Angie Stone used to have a song, Black Brother, strong brother. We used to just acknowledge each other because we shared a common struggle. That man said one word, 2 syllables, hello, and we are losing our minds. You can literally say hello to someone and keep it pushing. It takes you no energy to say hello. Literally keep it pushing. Like you can physically push your cart, say hello, and keep going. Instead, you're making this, black women are tired. That man asked a simple question. Not every man is hitting on you, ladies.
Hey, you know what I'm noticing too, man? Like every week, man, it's like something while you're black. Like why? Like, bro, a grocery store thing? Like that's the thing? Like, bro, when I'm in the grocery store, I swear for the Lord, man, I got my little earbuds in my ear. I like to listen to my music. I don't really be going there to interact. Now, granted, the grocery store could be like the gym sometime. Like people going there to hook up. I see it. I don't pay them no mind. I just go about my business. I be in there rocking and rolling, man. But I never been approached to that degree. You know what I mean? I speak. Like, what's wrong with speaking? I think this is like some weird trend that y'all be trying to start up, and you put black in front of it, and all of a sudden it's a thing. Like, no, man. I'm sick of that. Black Friday, we get discounts, or it's black fatigue. Man, somebody in the comments said that too. Black fatigue, just try to be slick. It's all good. I ain't feeding to you, partner. It's all good, man. But look, stop with the weird trends and putting black in front of it and making it a thing. This ain't no thing, man. People speak to each other, man. And then, like Shorty say, man, if you don't want to speak, you ain't got to speak, but don't make it a thing. Why the hell does got to be a trend? Y'all be reaching too much. Stop it, man. On to the next one.
Pastor George, yeah, I just wanted to let you know I won't be coming to church anymore. Yours, that is. I found a new one. One that's more in line with my beliefs. You said, do they do mass? Pastor George, they got a whole lot of mass. I'm gonna be there every Sunday. No, it's not that you're not doing the Lord's work. It's just that the Lord's work is a heavy weight to handle. And she handles that weight well, Pastor George. That's all that is. Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, she fills me up with a whole lot of faith and trust. Enough to make me bust Pastor George. This is farewell.
You know, I had to hit it with a little joke or something. But listen, man, dude funny. I followed him before, but are all of them built like that over there? Like, I'm really looking for a church. Not for that, but I'm really looking for a church. I want to settle in. You know what I mean? My family been living with a tough time. We lost 2 people in my family, so unfortunately, I'm in the church for the wrong reasons, but it made me realize. So I was like, man, it be like that in church for real, though. You know, if you in the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area, man, drop something in there. I might pull up just to get the word. But old Pastor over here, man, he lost one, man. Slim going to Africa for that one, man. But look, I promise you, I'm just going to get the Lord, man. That's it. On to the next one.
Big shout out to the day ones who still ain't caught up. It's all love. Whether you watch 30 seconds or 4 episodes, we family.
Hey, that's it, though. But look, it's been a good show. I really appreciate it. Hey, shout out to everybody, man, that been chiming in, man. Look, man, I couldn't do this without y'all, man, because I feel like if I'm talking to a brick wall, and I'm really not, because y'all really rocking with your boy. So I'm rocking with y'all, too, man, believe me. And this ain't no money play, none of that. I'm really doing because I want to do it. I converted my whole downstairs to a studio, so go figure, man. So nothing but work, but I'm enjoying it. I hope you are too. And next week, man, I'll see y'all later, man. All right, peace.
Big A.